What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy. Some. Hit the keys. And in that Sound Doctor video, I told you guys I was going to bring you guys some Studio Rack presets. Well, guess what? That day has come. Make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But with no further delay, let's get right into the presets. Some, hit the key. All right, guys. So before we get into Studio Rack and the presets, I want to mention on my website, SumnSumnSumnHTK, I'm releasing 2 new sound packs today. One's from Sir Chump. It is his legacy guitar pack and it is fire. We're going to be using it a lot in this demonstration. And my guy Tone Montana is also dropping a very solid melody pack. But let's go ahead and get into Studio Rack. So when you open up Studio Rack, it's going to look like this. Now, in order to get this to work with all the presets, you are going to have to download the Kilohearts Essential plugins, but they're all free. And you are going to have to download Origins by Cymatics, which is free as well. And then all of these presets will work for you. So when you look at Studio Rack, it looks like this. Now, what makes this so solid is that you can do things like multi-band split. And when you do a multi-band split, you can add effects onto each band. And that's something that you couldn't do with the plugin that we talked about the other day. You also have macro controls, so you can change up macros. You can add different macros from like on or off, or when you come to ensemble, you can mess with the voices, detuning, spread, but you can put all those controls right here on the front page. That's what makes this very, very solid. You can open it up to where it's got everything showing to as well. So you can move things around very easily. So boom, you can drag this over there. You can drag this over here. Another thing that's very solid about this is that you can set up presets for any plugin. So normally, you know, we set up FLP files and stuff like that, and that's how we give presets out. Well, with Studio Rack, it can read any VST3. So you can use any VST3 to get the sound that you want. So I got 10 presets for you guys. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the time to get more ready. Let me know if you guys do want more presets though. I can give you more presets. I can give you an extensive one. Let me know if you guys would want to pay $5, $10 and maybe I can get you 50 presets. But if not, I can at least get you 10, 20 more. And I can show you how to work with what we already have here to get different presets for yourself. So what I'm going to do is I have a little melody that I put together. It's not a full beat or nothing like that. But I have 4 different melodic pieces and I have different presets on all the pieces. So I'm going to play that real quick so you can hear what it sounds like. And then I'm going to put the presets on all of them so you can hear it. And then we'll start going through some of the presets. So this is what it sounds like with no presets. All right, so that's basically what I put together just so I can demonstrate a few different things. But let's go ahead and now hear what it sounds like with some presets on there. So the presets are going to work for everything. So I'm not saying that every preset's going to work for every sound, but you know, we got presets for synths, guitars, vocals, all that stuff. I got you guys right on this one. So let's go ahead and start right here with this piano. This is what the piano is going to sound like without Studio Rack on there. So it sounded like this. Some super basic chords, but with this preset right here, it sounds like this. So what's cool about these presets is the presets can actually teach you. And so that's one thing that I want you guys to pay attention with these, because you can start figuring out how you get the sounds that you get here. So, you know, you can turn everything off and then you can turn each preset on individually and be like, oh, this preset's doing this, or, oh, this is doing this, or, oh, this is what that phaser's doing. And it can teach you how to get these sounds that you want that you don't know how to get yet. So we'll go ahead and just go through them all. So you can hear what the ensemble's doing. So you'll notice there throughout the chain, the different things were doing different stuff to the piano. And then as we got to the EQ at the end, that's how we got it to have that kind of washed out sound. So let's go ahead and go through some more of the presets. So this is what the first preset sounds like. And keep in mind, some of the presets are going to sound better on other things and other things. Obviously, that should be, common sense. So again, just different kind of sounds. You get a little bit of reversing on one, you get some detuned on another one. And this is basically what you're getting in Sound Doctor. I'm not saying that it's going to sound exactly the same, but basically what it is a plugin that has a bunch of randomized presets. And so when you're hitting that button, it's going to know if it's in the creamy category. Okay, then it has to have reverb, delay, whatever, a filter on there, so on and so forth. And so that's basically what you're getting is you're paying $200 or $300 for a randomizer. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. So again, just different sounding stuff. So let's go ahead and go to a different instrument. So let's go ahead and pull this guitar up real quick. And so the guitar sounded like this without any of the studio rack on there. All right, so now let's throw some of the studio rack on there. So let's check out the vocal real quick. So with the vocals from Arcade, and then the dry vocal is going to sound like this.
I'm so sorry.
Now let's throw a preset on there and see what it sounds like. Yeah, I already know, fire. But again, there's different presets that are going to make it sound different.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You make me feel. I'm so.
And so again, just a bunch of pretty solid presets. So now let's check this out on some guitars. So my man Chump played these guitars himself. All these are official loops right here. So with this kit too, I do want to mention this real quick. With this kit, it is going to be $15 for an intro price. So I would definitely recommend getting on there, but it's just got so much. So like, as you see here, you get dry chords and you get wet chords. So altogether, there's like 30 different sets. And so some of the sets have chords and they have melodies. They all have melodies. They all are wet or dry. And so, like the dry one's going to sound something like this. And then the wet chords will sound like this. But they all have different effects on there and they all sound different. So it's a very solid kit, very solid kit. But here's one of the loops right here. All right, so now let's go ahead and throw this studio rack on there and see what it sounds like. We'll go through some of the presets on a real guitar. And again, if it's something like you maybe not like the Bit Crusher, you can mute it. Or what's nice about this too, and I can't stress this part about the studio rack enough, is that I can move this over here and it's going to change the way it sounds. The Bit Crusher will only be activated to under 569 Hertz, so it's going to change the way it sounds. So you see how it's more aggressive when I have it over here? Same thing with like distortion. I can move distortion over here and it's going to change the way it sounds. So again, that's why this is so nice, is because you can move stuff around and you can just make it sound dramatically different with the presets you already have. So let's go ahead and go through a few more presets. And we'll go ahead and hit this first one. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a different guitar just so we can hear something else a little bit different. So let's see, we'll go into a random one right here. We'll go ahead and pull this one over. Boom, let's go ahead and put this on 7. And let's check this one out with some presets on it. So we just heard it, now let's hear it with a preset on there. So super fire, super fire. Let's go ahead and grab a different one. So we'll grab this one right here. This Dr. Octavius, I like the name. Let's go ahead and scroll up. So we heard what it sounds like. Now this is what it's gonna sound like with a preset. So again, super nice, just different presets that sound different on different stuff. Let's go ahead and see what this sounds like on some more different sounds. So I have over here these bells. I'm gonna let you guys hear what it sounds like on some bells, and then I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds on like on the synthy sound. So these bells sounded like this before I put the effects on there. So now let's go ahead and throw one of the presets on there. It's gonna sound like this. You know, again, just completely different sounding sound on the instrument now. And we'll play it on one more thing real quick. So I have this other synth sound right here. All right, so now once we throw the effects on there, we get it to sound like this. All right, guys, so that's basically what I got for you guys today. Make sure you go over and check out the sample packs over on the site. You know, if you like guitar melodies, we definitely got those for you. If you like trap melodies, we definitely got those for you. Tone and my guy Sir Chump definitely put their foots in these packs. Make sure you definitely get the download for these presets. I'll leave a link below for the presets, for the Kilohearts, and for the Cymatics. I need you guys to let me know if you guys want more presets from other plugins. Like I have all the Melda plugins too, and I started to do presets for the Melda plugins, but I didn't finish doing them because I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to download those plugins too. Or maybe I just get the Melda plugins that aren't in the Kilohertz plugins, like the rotary and stuff like that, so that you can have all those sounds and all those effects. But just let me know that below in the comments. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Something, 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 hit the key.